Test between the Baltimore Ravens and the Washington Commanders. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Lamar now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 now from the 46. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's made by Keaton Mitchell. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short word play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass that is similar down in distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run. Okay.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. First down, and they go right back to it. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First down, here's Lamar. Brought in right side. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Tackle made by Trey Amos. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. No hungry. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
First play is a design run. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Daniels now on 1st down. Complete out to the right. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
19, Dragon 60, 19, 18, Panther 11. Come on. Set.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Dumped off to his running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Panther 60, trap 60, trap 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, ready?
Daniels on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
19 tight. Let's go now. Forward, Gravity Lions. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Daniels is going to throw again. Throwing this one back of the end zone. This to the back of the end zone. Oh, but he ran out of room. Incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it.
79 Broncos. Dragon 60, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Left six, Buffalo 18.
Again, Daniels to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back-to-back carries here. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down.
Drop 60, drop 19 tight. Top 9, 77 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
4th down, pass coming. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish up their opening drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. The left side covered by Andrews. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be a Baltimore first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On 1st down, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set to go now from the 35. Jackson comes past line. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, Henry. He finds space into the red zone. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. Gain 15 there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
In the red zone on 1st. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
This is Henry on 2nd. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end block. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 35 now. They send the tight end in motion left. Now Jackson on 3rd down. This one's caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 2nd quarter lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Look at this, 9 yards and a nice 1st down run.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Oh, he loses the football. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Oh, close call there.
I think that's one of those cases, Kate, where this defense wished that ball was violent. You know, it's not, and it bounces in funny ways, and unfortunately for the defense there, it bounces the wrong way right out of bounds.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Cut my kid, 79 Broncos. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Good strike downfield to Lane. They're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. That's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Cougar 19. Ready? 60 Eagles, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders earn the chance to tie before halftime. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar off to play fake. He rolls to his right. This one's to Andrews out right. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
We get to Henry on the inside handoff. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Another run for Henry. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skips down inside the 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. So some defensive initiative in that goal-to-go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12. Once more, here's Henry. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run, Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Wanna quit?
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 4th down and goal.
Final throw before the break. That one connects. And forget the field goal, Brock. They reach the end zone to end this first half on a high note.
Touchdown.
Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. And now they face 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Hey, pass. Company race. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Cub 19. Cub 19.
Daniels back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
60 Warriors, 70 Timberwolves.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Down to the 10. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
So even with the penalty, they're still electing for the point after and a tie game. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. As this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
180. 180. That's up.
Lamar now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Philip Rivers owns that record by 25 straight completions to begin the game. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Jackson now on 3rd. He beams one deep right side. He had to throw it, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Back to throw it. Passes man, it's caught by Andrews. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st down from the 42.
Cougar 19. Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready?
Firing quickly out line, Daniels. And they get this down to the 28. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
19 left. Cowboy 80. Go.
Daniels on 1st down. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders parlay the interception into points.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Middle field open or close. So get single line or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They send a man in motion. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
The Commanders' rush brings him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
From the gun, Jackson. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Jackson now, third and long. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. He goes to the hurry up here. He'll throw it. Forced out to his right. He's going for it himself. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our third quarter. So after that, we'll change the ends of the field and change offenses. They'll take over when we begin the fourth. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. First and 10 from the 43.
Get up. 19 Chargers, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. Packers 60.
Play action now. Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. He did it! He made the interception! Nate Wiggins has got it! And the Ravens have some new life in the fourth!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. You cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up first and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This offense has now left you some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Jackson throwing here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. They run it with King Henry. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on first. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push-up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hey, report! Hey, report!
Here's Jackson to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
He'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
No, we changed it.
Blitz coming, Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Trying to run with Henry. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Tag! Viking, 18! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal!
Starting this drive with a design run. Sent out of bounds after a pickup of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go! 70.
Handoff now out of the gun. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Cougar 19! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Ready,
They give it to him again. He'll wreck his way through for a pickup of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Panther 60! Panther 60! 19! Come back! 18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal!
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Caught by his back. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Ready!
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go now! 60 average! Cowboy 80! 18 Pioneer! Ready!
Looking to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. This is cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders Commanders take a fourth quarter lead. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 35. Ravens 28.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Ravens losing by 7. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice choke plays you like to see in the NFL team before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
To throw. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
That's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
2nd down, give to Drosky Merritt. Only can get his yard here, but it's going to be 3rd down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Come on, come on. Hey. Gotta be lying. Crack all 80.
Looking to throw. Pass ball in. And he gets That's the first down for the Commanders. That should get them this victory as well. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
First and 10.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
70, Campbell Wolf. 70, Panther. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
They're going to pass it here. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Buying some time right. Going all the way to the end zone here. And this is cut for score, and we are not done here yet.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Lamar and the Ravens all set for this 2-point try.
The Ravens will line up for the
He is to throw. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders. That should just about lock up the win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, right?
Frosty Merritt straight ahead. And he will score. And when there was no time left, that should clinch the win. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Ready.
Daniels looking to throw. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
makes the score. Commanders 48. Ravens.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. There's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
All right, one more snap to play here.
Go. 60 Maverick. 70 Lions.
And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. That's no way to end the game, right, Brock? Can't have a defensive penalty on the final play, so an untimed down coming up.
Saturday, Panther and left, Cougar 19. 18, Pioneer.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for my partner, Brock Huard, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders. As with that, we sign off from D.C. Some folks call liberty in the land of the free.